Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Almost Pro Wrestling. We're going to head straight to the Almost Pro arena as we kick off the show with Emily Hayden challenging Angel Hayze for the Almost Pro Women's Championship.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, she is the challenger. She is the best, the beautiful, the only Emily Hayden.
Welcome to this episode of Almost Pro on this lovely warm June evening. We are well on our way to Shieldiversary. My name's Stallion, and since I go through commentary partners faster than Donald Trump does scandals, I am joined in the commentary booth tonight by James Aslapam.
Thank you very much, Stallion. It's an absolute pleasure to be here live in the Almost Pro Arena, and what better way to start off the show than with the Women's Championship on the line.
That's right, Women's Championship action here in South Shields at Almost Pro. Let we go.
And her opponent, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's been a while.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, she is the Almost Pro Women's Champion. She is Angel Hayze.
She is Angel Hayze indeed. And she is, of course, the women's champion here. Ready to defend that title here this evening.
Yeah, the last time we saw Angel Hayze in an Almost Pro ring was way back in February.
Very true, that's when she defeated Little Miss Roxy. Very different challenge this evening. Against a very deserving challenger.
Yes, Emily Hayden defeating not one but two other competitors to get this opportunity.
Yeah, this is interesting because we've changed the rules somewhat here at Almost Pro with regards to the Women's Championship groups. How on earth does that work now?
Yes, as per General Manager Fracture the Clown's ruling, now you get 3 points for a victory, 1 point if you do not pick up a win in the allotted 15-minute time limit, and you get 0 for a loss.
So you mean a draw, in
Yes.
essence. Yeah, well done. Emily Hayden dominating in the early stages.
Just getting back on those rules, the aim of the game is to acquire 6 points, which makes you eligible to take on the Women's Champion. However, if you do not successfully capture that championship, you've got to go all the way back to the bottom of the league with 0 points.
But what I find most interesting, good recover. Only a 1 at this stage in the game. But yes, what I find most interesting about this is that it's not per match, it's per opponent. So if you beat 2 women in the same match, you get 6 points, which is exactly what Emily Hayden did at the last show.
That's very true.
Look at this, she's desperately wanting to capitalise. She knows she goes back to the bottom of that pile. She's certainly not planning on doing that. Crossing over, and oh, look at the power and the strength.
Oh, dropped.
Certainly using,
Cover.
yeah, very much so, but oh, decides to add an extra couple of elbows as garnish.
Oh, is it going to be over early? Oh, it's just a 2.
Hooked the leg as well, which means that Hayze had to exert just that little soupçon more energy to actually kick out there, and it might count at the end. So she's setting up for a suplex, but Hayze out of that.
And that right there is why she's the Almost Pro Women's Champion.
Solid kick down.
Yes, you shouldn't underestimate Angel Hayze based on her size. She can go with the best of them.
No, this is very true, and I don't think anybody underestimates anybody on the size here. All of these professionally trained athletes. Angel Hayze certainly with a lot of heart and desire. She wants to keep that championship. She goes to that cover again.
Oh, another 2 count. As impressive as Angel Hayze is, she does have somewhat of an attitude that can tend to rub people the wrong way.
That makes no difference whatsoever, though, when she's the champion.
That's very true. It's the results that matter.
It very much is.
Emily Hayden refusing to stay down.
But a little bit of breathing space there as Angel Hayze just having a few words with the fans here in attendance. Oh. That's how you get into somebody's head. Mind you, it might not go the way she plans. Oh, a drop toe hold indeed.
Oh, now we're seeing some aggression out of the best, the beautiful and the only.
Referee straight in there, and he looked very reluctant, but he has a job to do.
Vicious stomps. Very stiff. Oh, our confidence has grown. Could we be looking at a new champion? Nope, 2 count.
Referee right on hand for that, and Hayze just down in the corner. Just getting stamped on like she'd spilled a pint. Certainly going for that cover there, but again, there's reason for that. It only takes 3 seconds to win a match. 3 seconds, which is why you go for quick covers.
Well, there's Angel Hayze. Oh, she's fighting out of it.
She realised she doesn't want to be called the power moves of Emily Hayden, and she's managed to counter that with that beautiful enziguri.
Well, they're both down in the referee's count.
No need for this referee.
They have until the count of 10 to get up, otherwise this match will be thrown out. And of course, this referee is Jack.
Just Jack.
Just Jack.
Just Jack. So his insurance forms look great. Oh, and look at this as both women just on their knees and knocking each other with forearms. Getting to their feet there.
This is what the Almost Pro Women's Championship means. Oh, you have to lay it all on the line if you want to walk away with the strap.
Very true, and don't forget, Emily Hayden actually went through 2 women at the last show.
She did, victorious at 106 miles to Shieldiversary over Rosie Knight and Marcy Wild.
That's how she got that 6 points. Remember, it is 2 women.
Some may say, however, that Rosie Knight should be in this position.
Oh,
if
look
it
at this!
wasn't- Oh, another 2 count.
Well, some might say that. However, right now, it's Hayden that Hayze has to contend with.
Oh, that's hellish. Oh, this could be it. Oh, and the champion kicks out.
She does, but she's going to be gasping for breath. I mean, that isn't just going to kill you. It's not just going to hurt your ribs. It's going to just force the air out of your body, out of your lungs. You should be glad of this break at the moment. The fans very appreciative of the effort that these 2 ladies are putting into this. Both of them desperate to win.
Oh, this could be Hayden coming in for the kill.
Signaling for something. Sure it wasn't for a boot to the face. Here's over the top.
Oh, and a neck breaker. kicks out.
Still not enough. Almost going to be a battle of attrition. And just from the fact that we've seen Hayze a lot more here in Almost Pro, I would say that if it came down to conditioning, it's likely to go in her favour rather than Hayden's. When you say that. Oh!
Oh, the referee's got in the way.
Well, just Jack got jackknifed.
Oh, the referee is down.
So a lot of pain for home.
Oh. What is she planning on doing with that?
Well, it's what she came here to take, and she has it right now.
Oh!
Oh!
Super kick into the championship. This could be it. The referee's too groggy. There it is.
Let's get the official word.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the wheel of the legend, still the Almost Pro Women's Champion. It's Angel Hayze.
Angel Hayze once again retains the Almost Pro Women's Championship.
She does indeed. I mean, it's a very prestigious title. She is very proud to have such a championship. And it looks as though Angel Hayze will be taking that all the way back to Bonnie, Scotland.
Let's not take away from Emily Hayden, though that was one hell of an effort, but it just was not enough to dethrone Angel Hayze.
Dean Ford and Paddy Flanagan have been in a war of words on Twitter over the past few months. Just before Dean went out for his match against Kendall, our cameras caught Dean and Paddy having a few words backstage.
Look at us. Seeing a match last month, you make a habit getting beat up Scottish guys these days, eh?
Yeah, go on, laugh it up, laugh it up. You know just as well as I did that the refs screwed me like they always do.
Like they always do, there's always somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
I beat you twice.
No.
Tiger beat you.
No. You never beat me twice. You big boy kid fighter, didn't you?
Alright.
Tell you what, you're lucky you don't have a match tonight. You lucky you have a match tonight, so you don't have to face me.
How about what you got to do, like? Yeah? You want to finish this or once and for all?
Tell you what, next month I'll take your jaw for you. How about that one, big boy?
Okay. We'll see. We'll see.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring first, he's Kendall!
Well, that was a very interesting altercation backstage between Kendall's opponent tonight, Dean Ford, and Paddy Flanagan.
That's right, Paddy being absolutely spot on by saying that Dean Ford had his own match tonight to contend with, and he does against the interesting character of Kendoll Zumanoff, who, it's funny enough, right, I locked myself out of the car the other week, and thankfully, Kendall helped me, because he just rubbed himself against the side of the car. It's those khaki trousers of his.
That is a terrible, terrible job.
And
Happened,
his
true
opponent,
story.
ladies and gentlemen, yes, ladies and gentlemen, he is the prize fighter, Dean Ford!
Yes, Dean Ford making his way to the ring for this match. Let's hope, however, that Paddy Flanagan didn't get in his head and he actually focuses on the task at hand.
Well, I think it was more Dean Ford was trying his best to wind up Paddy Flanagan. One bit of try bad.
The pair have been having a war of words for several months on Twitter. Dean Ford seems to enjoy himself winding up Paddy Flanagan.
Well, he wants to make a name for himself down here, and why not start with one of the biggest and the baddest in the bad sport, Paddy Flanagan? And if anybody's getting in anybody's head, though, I hate to say it, but I think Dean Ford's winning that particular battle right now. The prize fighter.
This is actually only the second time we're seeing Dean Ford in singles action in Almost Pro. Since his debut way back at 106 miles to Shieldiversary in 2018. Since then, he's been mainly in a tag team with partner Kid Fight.
Mainly, you mean exclusively?
Exclusively.
Former tag team champion alongside the legendary Kid Fight.
Come on then. Kendall.
Kendall is not wanting to get into the ring. And you've got to wonder, is Kendall lacking confidence at the moment?
I would say so after not picking up a victory at all in 2019. In fact, Kendall hasn't picked up a victory since he made Dominic Davenport say I quit way back at Shieldiversary 2.
And we all thought we were going to see great things from Kendall since that time, but it does seem that he has just gone on this downward spiral. Gotta wonder what's causing that. I mean, the lad has even had a championship shot at the Showman. The first defence, if I remember correctly.
It was indeed back at moving day in February. The
What?
Showman came out on top though.
You are quite the historian, Mr. Paslapan. I'm almost impressed.
I have way too much free time in the house and I'm constantly watching the YouTube channel.
1, 2, 3.
Well, normally Judge Judy for me, but in the meantime, Kendall is just getting right under the skin of Dean Ford with that slap to the face.
I don't think that's the greatest strategy to get under his skin because Dean Ford is well adversed in MMA and kickboxing, and having that aggressively coming at you wouldn't exactly be the best for your health.
Yeah, you would think that, but it could also cause you to make mistakes. When you're mad and you see that red mist, you will be more likely to make mistakes. However, it seems that Mr. Ford is not being affected by that in any way, shape or form right now.
You can certainly see the difference in Kendall. Back at Shieldiversary, he was oozing confidence, and now it's like there's nothing there.
They say that he's managed to get that side headlock on at the moment.
Heavy shoulder tackle. Oh, and Dean Ford with a calf kick. Puts Kendall down.
Those kicks that he is very famous for. Certainly showing off his kickboxing background at the moment.
I would not like to be on the receiving end of that. Oh, kicks him out of the ring. Oh, is Dean Ford going over the top? Oh, he's tricked him.
This looks like it's going to hurt.
Dean Ford is enjoying himself out there.
It's feeling like we're playing this on the Xbox and somebody's unplugged player 2. Oh, I spoke too soon. Kendall just biding his time.
Kendall managed to duck out of the way and Dean Ford has kicked the ring post. Oh, and Dean Ford's in trouble now.
Certainly looking that way. Kendall just waiting for that mistake to happen.
Going off the apron. The referee needs to get this action back in the ring.
Kendall, though, showing a lot of experience by making sure he breaks up that count. Goes for the cover.
Oh, just one. A lot of life left in Dean Ford yet.
Well, he's not showing much of it right now as he's crawling over those ropes, and Kendall just applying that pressure. And this is impressive from Kendall because he is not hanging around, he's not jawing with the fans, he is straight back on top of Dean Ford. He realises how dangerous this guy is, and he knows that he's got to be right on top of him at every moment if he's going to get a win here and just stop that losing streak.
There's a big booties position, Dean Ford. Oh, big leg drop.
I think that was more of an extra medium leg drop than a big one. Kendall's not that massive. Oh, but look at that. That was smart.
Oh, making sure Dean Ford can't reach those ropes to break this hold.
Dean Ford having
He's
power
pushed
out.
in, no cover. Oh.
Again, Kendall right on top of him, not giving him a moment's breathing space whatsoever.
It does seem his confidence has grown the longer this match goes on. He doesn't want to get too cocky though. Oh!
Well, that's it. He said he wanted to beat him in his own game, and Dean Ford has taken exception.
Oh, the car kick from Kendall. Oh, he's wasted time. He should have gone for the cover.
You would think so.
There it is. And you see, he gave Dean Ford way too much time to recuperate there.
Which is quite surprising because he's done so well. He's had a game plan. I wonder if he's just... Maybe he's just a little bit woozy from some of those shots from Dean Ford.
Oh, Dean Ford dodges a big drop kick.
Straight back in with the forearms.
Shoots him off into the corner. What's he got planned? Oh! Running forearm. Reversal by Kendall. Oh, and another big forearm from Dean Ford.
Kendall doesn't even know where he is right now.
Oh, he missed.
Oh! On instinct.
Oh, the big spinning kick to the head. Could Dean Ford turn this over? Oh no, a kick out.
Thought Dean Ford was about to tap out there.
Oh, big mistake calling your moves there, Dean. Giving Kendall too much opportunity.
Well, that's it. You shout that out. Oh, he's gone for the cover. Yeah, you shout out the name of a move right by your opponent. Your opponent's going to know exactly what it is you're going to plan to do. He's going to be ready for it. I don't care how dazed he actually is.
Kendall up high. Oh, going for that elbow drop he loves to hit so much. Oh! Kendall lands right on the back of his head. Oh, and a brainbuster. Oh, another 2 count.
Still not enough to put Kendall away. Kendall will feel that he's done enough in this match and he's laid the groundwork that he's got a very good chance of getting a win over Dean Ford.
He needs to do something to get back on top. It's the same story over and over again with Kendall. It's why he's not picked up a win in 2019 yet. He gets complacent.
Well, he's never run from any challenge that's been put in front of him by management. So I'm going to give him credit for that.
Oh, could we see the elbow drop here? Oh, he hits it! Oh, and a very late kick out from Dean Ford.
Well, you told him that before, and all it did was it riled Dean Ford up.
Dean could be be in trouble here.
But he's letting them know where he is every time he stamps that mat.
Oh, he's ducked. Oh! Spinning heel kick there. Oh, and that's it. Dean Ford victorious in his first singles match in over a year here at Almost Pro.
That's it, a very spirited effort from Kendall, who's come in here, he's laid the groundwork. He's maybe got a little bit complacent, a little too cocky when he said that he wanted to beat Dean Ford in his own game. Dean Ford has taken full exception to that and managed to pull out a win.
Bad luck will continue for Kendall. Just what has Kendall got to do to get himself back on a winning track?
Streak is usually the term we use, but that'll do.
The only streak Kendall seems to be on at the minute is a losing one, and that doesn't look like it's changing anytime soon.
Well, that's almost it for part 1, but we're just going to head back to the Almost Pro arena with the very angry and frustrated team of Tribad.
Well, that's music that Shield management do not like to hear. Oh, but this is unusual. It looks as though... Is Oliver Barrett injured?
Does seem to be suffering some effects after that 10-man elimination chaos match last month.
Is that what we've gone with calling it?
There's no real way to explain what that match was. However, it did crown a new #1 contender for the Almost Pro Championship. Yorkshire Dale gets his opportunity in the title one-on-one at Shieldiversary 3 in September.
Well, we know that Oliver Barrett coveted that spot and will feel that it should have been his. I wonder if that's how he got injured. Either way, the management here will be dreading what he has to say, as he has somewhat of a history with injuries here and perhaps claims. I'm just wondering that. What? Is that stuff here at the Almost Pro Arena? Is that their own house band?
Must have a hell of a show planned for the interval.
Karaoke!
Oh dear God, no.
Stone and South Shields, shut the hell up. News were here last month. You will have seen the destruction that happened to me. I'm out of wrestling yet again. Can you remember years ago? Joseph Biggs into my show, and this time Yorkshire Dale went out of his way to hang my feet on that rope. Yeah, again, I could have broken my neck. I'm in disgrace for months and months. I cannot wrestle anymore because everything's... I should not speak to you. Shut the hell up. Well, so be quiet. I should not be able to wrestle again because of this unsafe company, this unsafe environment that is Shield Pro Wrestling. So as a result, we are out here right now to put the entire of Shield Pro on notice.
Seem to be getting some feedback.
Well, let's hope it's constructive.
What is going on?
Is there a wedding on next door or something? Got the wrong room.
Trypad are looking as confused as the rest of us. But I have to say, I'm thankful it stopped them talking. The who? Oh, Oliver Barrett's pulled the plug. Looks like we're not getting a performance tonight.
Paddy's trying to get their attention. Paddy Flanagan demanding and pack up and get out, and now they're just getting attacked. And
that escalated quickly. Oh no, Paddy's getting some.
And these two band members, hold on a second. Well, I've just sent up a runner just to get us some information on who these guys could possibly be, but there's certainly no fans of Tripad. I mean, this doesn't look official. And I'll tell you what, I'll tell you who's conspicuous by his absence here. Our general manager, Fracture, who we know has no love for Tripad, is just letting these two strange gentlemen get on with it.
No, that is not a fair comment. Our general manager has been nothing but fair with Tripad. He has given them opportunity after opportunity after opportunity.
And where is he now when they're getting attacked by these two?
I thought we were going to see them take flight.
One of them blocking the view.
Oh! Just threw his own partner out. Like a javelin.
I'm getting word back that this is a local band called Snakebit. That would be Satchel Jones there with the longer hair, and the other one is Stan Kellett. Well done, that runner.
It's one hell of a way to make a debut, I'll give you that.
In an unsanctioned match, and I'll tell you what, the only band that Paddy needs is a gastric one. There's an official tag, if you like, as Hidden Tempest just getting Satchel Jones thrown into him.
Some incredibly unorthodox offense. Oh, using his own tag team partner as a projectile. Oh, it's just two. What a shock that would have been. Knocking off former Almost Pro tag team champions in less than 2 minutes.
Certainly one way to make your mark. I'm just wondering, is this is this an original band or a tribute band?
I have no idea what's going on.
Like a cross between, I don't know, Limp Bizkit and Whitesnake, which would be Limp Snake.
What the hell of a kick, it could be it. Number 2 count.
Hayden Tempest who went limp there after that kick to the temple.
Well, we might not have gotten the performance, but the fans are definitely behind them after finally shutting Tripad up. Paddy getting involved. Oh, here comes the double team.
And we know what a well-oiled machine these two are. Former tag team champions. Hayden Tempest, of course, is a former hardcore champion.
He is indeed. He managed to sneakily get that title off of Weapon X last month. Of course, the CPW Hardcore Championship is defended 24/7.
And across wherever you happen to be at the time.
Unfortunately for Hayden Tempest, he didn't get to hold on to that title for long. As Nicky Starr managed to get his belt back before the end of the show. Paddy Flanagan is in control. The referee's distracted. Oh, there's Oliver Barrett getting on the... This is not fair. Typical try-bad tactics.
Hey, they picked this fight, and we all know that there's 3 of try-bad. And hey, what's to say that the rules aren't saying that it's a handicap match? I haven't heard any official announcement. I don't even know how this match began. Yet again, great management. Referee right on top of it there, but he's worried about enforcing the rules, and so he might well be against these 2 behemoths.
Just wisely using the referee's count there to do maximum damage.
That's right, you do have a 5 counter break, and you might as well use all of it.
It's just not sportsmanly, is it?
Well, the bad sport, Paddy Flanagan getting into the ring now, grabbing the arm of Satchel Jones. Yep.
Yeah, Satchel Jones could do with a tag.
He's not going to get one there. Not going to be able to hear much music like that either, with those massive arms of Flanagan just wrapped around his ears.
Oh, Paddy's caught him. Oh, and down goes Satchel Jones. Oh, cover. He was never going to get the 3 count with that cover. Dry bad, oh, well-oiled machine, but it's their attitude that lets them down every time. They get too cocky. Oh, a heavy headbutt from Hayden Tempest there. Satchel is in trouble. He needs to get his partner tagged into this match.
Well, he does. But Tribad have just isolated Satchel Jones. Yeah, the lead guitarist, I believe, of Snakebit.
A vicious stomp to the knee. Keeping Satchel grounded. From what we've seen, he likes to fly around. Another nonchalant cover from Paddy there. Oh, and a big suplex.
Look at that. You've got outside, you've got Oliver Barrett just directing traffic and making sure the referee does his job. But he's getting too excited, and that's going to cost him his neck a lot of pain. He's clearly very seriously injured.
Seriously injured indeed.
Prove me wrong.
Well, for a starters, after Joseph Biggs and that injury saga, Oliver Barrett was healthy to compete for months before finally revealing an attack of Joseph Biggs from behind. He made Biggs think that he'd retired Barrett. It was a sly, underhanded tactic, which is it's just Barrett's game.
You mean genius level strategies? That was fantastic. I remember that. Oh, and
I'd say this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The referee's distracted, and Oliver Barrett takes full advantage. It's not fair.
well, again, they knew exactly what they were signing up for. You can't just wander in here, set up on stage, and decide you're going to take on the former tag champs.
Oh, and finally, in to interrupt the count. After what I have to say was an impressive team effort to take out Satchel. I don't think he was kicking out of that. Tribad, despite everything I can say about them, do have a wonderful chemistry.
That's right, the Snakebit are experiencing that right now.
Oh!
That's going to knock the wind straight out of you. Possibly crack a couple of ribs.
Stan trying to get the crowd into it. He needs a tag. We need the fresh man into this match if Snakebit stand a chance. Well, Hayden Tempest working over that knee. Satchel is in a bad way. He needs to get the tag.
You wonder how long he can hold on.
Oh! He's good leg, he's pushing. Tempest over the top. Can he make the tag? Oh, he's dispersed the party.
This is
He
his
needs this
opportunity.
tag. Tempest is back. Oh, it was
not
so
happening.
close. Oh, he's got it. The fresh man is in. Oh, he boots him. Oh, a huge shoulder tackle off the second rope. Oh, heavy clothesline to Paddy. And another. Snakebit are rolling now. Oh, scoop slam.
That's taking his back out, and that's understandable.
Oh, and he slams Tempest onto Flanagan.
He will feel that in the morning. Oh,
Barrett should not be on the apron.
tell him that.
The referee needs to get Barrett under control. Oh, and now Paddy takes advantage of the distraction. It's disgraceful behaviour.
It's getting the job done is what it is.
Tripod look like they're setting something up here. Oh, he's moved!
It's not good news at all for Tribad.
Oh, what's happening? Oh!
Hitting them from both sides there, in stereo, if you will.
Tripod are down, he's trying to capitalise. Oh, 2 count. The crowd are very much behind this new team here in Almost Pro. Oh, big kick to the head. Tempest on wobbly legs down to one knee.
The tide has certainly turned.
Oh, what have they got planned here? Can they put him away? Oh, big double suplex.
Can he
He's
possibly
trying to
hold
get
on?
over. Oh, and just a 2 count. Maybe he took a little too much time getting over for the cover there. Shouting orders. The Satchel goes up top.
Oh, but look at
Barrett's
this.
in the ring. What? That's a disqualification. Surely. Oh no! He's got him by the neck brace. Oh, but Paddy Flanagan knocking Satchel down. Referee, come on! Oh, what a knee to the head! Oh, and another from Flanagan. This could be it. Oh, and it is. Tribad took advantage, and they picked up a win. This is Tribad's first victory since last year.
Tribad back to winning ways over this mysterious band, Snakebit, that have turned up. And I'll tell you what, well done to Snakebit, but at least they can go and sell CDs out the back of that car in the car park later on.
Oh, it's not over. Tribad seem to have finally had enough.
Satchel might have to go home in a body bag.
But he's got a bad neck. What's going on?
It's the adrenaline. The adrenaline's kicked in.
Adrenaline, of course. This has been planned all along. It's the same devious tactic that Oliver Barrett and Tribad done every time. You cannot take them.
What, anywhere?
Oh! Tribad have made a statement.
Well, united, they stand together, victorious in that ring. Snakebit might have come to play a little bit of a set, but they didn't have the antidote to Tribad.
Tribad picked up their first tag team victory since November of last year in an impromptu match with the debuting team of Snakebit. Well, that's it for part 1. Join us for part 2, where Chase Striker gives us an injury update, Danny Edwards takes on Nikki Starr, and Almost Pro champion Dominic Davenport defends the title in an open challenge. I've been Chloe, and this is Almost Pro Wrestling.